When you click the Edit button, it takes you to this quadrant, which is where you enter your compliance information. Up here is the overview of the identifier for easy reference. Next is the standards, which come with each purchase of NUDG 2.0. These standards were created by our team as a base of what you need to do in order to be compliant to this CMMC practice, NIST or NFO controls. These are also editable if you want to add more standards or make them more specific to your company. Over here are the controls where you document the policies and procedures you have in place to meet these cybersecurity requirements, otherwise known as a system security plan. As you can see, you can be specific for each of these controls and link them back to a specific standard. The more details, the better. It makes it easier for the auditor to understand your compliance, and you don't have to explain all the details. There is also the ability to upload and link files for each control. Over here is where you add any weaknesses you have identified in your company that pertains to these requirements or controls. As you can see, there is a ton of detail behind this feature which is necessary to be compliant. You have detection date, completion date, remediation plan, and additional details that come from FedRAMP. From here you can build your plan of actions and milestones for any of these weaknesses, or you can remediate them right away. In the middle of the page there is a shortcut to create a task for this identifier which syncs with the calendar. There is a shortcut for guidelines which comes from the latest versions of CMMC, NIST, and other reference points. This saves you from working with multiple documents, and you can support any questions you may have for each identifier. There is also a button to complete a gap assessment for this identifier which syncs to the overall gap assessment for the company.